class 10. Hello class 10, welcome back to my new video. Today in my class of Microsoft Access, I will be talking about creating and managing of queries. In my previous sessions, I have mentioned that queries are basically a question, a condition which I give to Microsoft Access to extract data from a table based on the condition that I have given. So today I'll be teaching you how to create a query using different ways and how to extract the data from a particular table using queries. Now for that I'm using the same database, and for you I have selected or I have created a table called employees. I have inserted some data in it that is already there in the book. So I will be extracting some data from this table based on a particular condition. So I'll be giving condition, and these access will give me the information based on that condition that I give. So let's get started. I'll be closing this table for you, and I'll be creating a query. For that I have to go to the create tab, and as you can see there is one option called as other, and in that other we have got the query and the query design. That means I can create a query using two options. One is the query design and the one is the query wizard. So first I'll show you how to create a query using the query wizard. So I'll click on the query wizard. When I click on it, it will ask you how do you want the query to be selected. How do you want the query to be created? Simple query wizard. So I'll click on this simple query wizard and click on the OK button. And when I click on the OK button, it will just give you the list of the tables on which you want to apply your query. So we have got three tables. One is the employees and the product and the student. So I'll be using the employee table. When I go to the employee table, it will show you the available fields of that employee table. So just click on these fields, then select all of them, and this will go this side, and go to next, and it will show you would you like a detail or the summary query. How do you want? So I'll be clicking on just a minute. Let's try to do one thing. Let's not put all the fields. Let's put only two fields. One is e-name, another one is the department number. Only these two fields out of the 5 fields what we have. Let us put only 2 fields and click on next, and select this next, then open the query to view the information. Click on finish, and you will see this. See what I've done basically is I have created a query that helped me to display only 2 fields, that is the employee name and the department number from a particular table. Now this is the query that has been created, that is employees query, and this is how it is to be done. I'll show you some more way how to give the condition and other ways. Before that, let us learn how to create a query by a query design. This was a query wizard, now this is the query design. Now if you want to create a query using the query design, this is the way. Just click on it, and this is how the query design comes. Now when you go to the query design, this is the design of the query, and here again the tables, and there are 3 tables which you have. Just click on the name of the table which you want for your query. So my query is employees. Click on add. Now when I click on add, the table opens for me here. Then I don't want anything else. Just click on close. Now this is the table. Now what you can do is if you want a particular table to be having a query just like whatever you have done it in the previous case using the query wizard, let's do the same thing here. Now this is the query window that opens for you. This is the query window, what we call it, and this query window has got 2 parts, the upper part and the lower part. The upper part is called as uh, the upper part is called as the query window. Sorry, or the whole thing is called as a query window. The upper part is the query query design, and this one, the lower, is the design grid. Sorry, this is the design grid, and the upper one is the name of the table. So what we have to do is first, this is the field, like what field you want. Now the table name will come here. The table name is employee, and what is the name of the field you want to have? Suppose the field name is employee number, and here let's say e name. Okay, and let's say here salary of employees. Now let us see one condition, or what condition you want. Now I want to display the list of the employees here whose salary is less than 5,000 rupees. I hope you're getting the idea. Salary is the name of the field in the table employees, and my condition, this criteria is the salary is less than 5,000. If you remember, there is only one person who has got the salary less than 5,000. So this is the thing. So when this particular condition is made in this table, it will show you the employee number, employee name, and the salary. So if you want other information also to be displayed, then you can put job. That's it. So my query is done. Now I can save this query. Let's say the query is salary query. So when I click on OK, salary query is open for you. Now when you have got this, what you need to do is you need to go to the design tab, and there is one button with a big exclamation, and this is called as the run button. Just click on it and you will see this was the employee number, this was the name, this is the salary. Why? Because there is one person in the table who has got the salary that is less than 3,000 rupees. The salary is 3,000. That means my condition of this is salary of the employee has to be less than 5,000. So whoever has got less than 5,000, let us try instead of 5,000, let us try to put 10,000. Run. See, there are two people, Bob and Charles, who has got salary less than 10,000. So this is how a particular query is written, and the query is run, and you will get the answer. Now also you have to keep in mind is whenever you have got a particular query running, so after you run the query, what you can do is you can see the answer or the result of the query when it comes. That particular the output of the query basically comes in the form of a table that is in the datasheet view. So the output of the query always comes in the datasheet view of a table. So we have learned how to create a query using the query design as well as query wizard. Now I'll teach you another way of creating a query. Basically what we have seen in Microsoft Access is whenever we want to create a query, it provides a graphical user interface. That means everything is done with the help of the click of a mouse. But there are some RDBMS software, they don't support the graphical user interface. They support only the commands. And in MS Access also we can create a query, and we can retrieve the data whatever we had done so far with the help of that particular commands. These particular commands are basically the statements that is written to retrieve our data, and this is also called as a special type of language in RDBMS. It is called as SQL SQL. SQL, that is the short form of structured query language. It's a very special kind of language. With the help of that particular language, what we can do is we can retrieve the data the same way what we have done in our last example. So I'll show you how to create a query using SQL. Now, to create the SQL command or the retrieving of the data using SQL, what you have to do is you have to go to the same place as before. So I'll go to create and I'll go to this query design. So in the query design, I'll get the same thing like the name of the tables that is in my database. I'll be using the employees only, and I'll click on add and I'll click on close. So this is the table, that is employees table, and all the fields of the employees table are displayed here. Now, in the previous case, what we have done is we had given the criteria and other formalities here in this grid. Now I'll not do that. I'll go to the view tab here. You can see the view tab, and when you go to the view tab, just click on it and you'll see the options, and I'll be checking this SQL view. So if I go to SQL view, what you'll see is this particular table and the grid, whatever we had in the query design window, that has been changed, and I simply get the SQL commands. So SQL commands, I have already told you, these are basically the commands. Now there are different statements or commands which we can use, and we will be talking about few of the commands that we have. And number one is the select command. Now there is command called as select command. You can write it in small letter, capital letter, doesn't matter. Select. Suppose you want to display all the records from your table employees. So what you have to do is select asterisk. Asterisk means all, everything from the name of the table. Name of the table is EMPLOYEES. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to extract all the data from the table called employees, and at the end, don't forget to put the semicolon. Semicolon is very important when you are writing the SQL command. And when this is done, select all of them and click on run. You see all the data that is in the table that is being extracted. Now let us try to put some condition in it. So here my condition is select everything from employees where salary is greater than 5,000. Okay, so employees is the name of the table. Employees is the name of the table, and asterisk means everything. Now I'm giving the condition where there is a field called salary. There's a field called salary, and the salary is the person who has got the salary greater than 5,000, that will be displayed. Okay, so select, go to design and click on run. You see all the person who has got the salary more than 5,000, that is being displayed. If you want to change the condition, let's say not 5,000, let's say 20,000. Run. See all the salary that is more than 20,000. Let us change it again. Let us make it 30,000. Run it. See, those who have got more than 30,000, that is being displayed. So this is how you can create a particular query using the SQL. Now we can also do one thing, that is the data that is being displayed. How do you want that data to be displayed? In ascending order or descending order. So what I am writing is order by, let's say salary, ascending order. That means all the salary that is more than all the employees whose salary is more than 30,000 will be displayed, and that will be in the ascending order of their salary. Okay, this should be like this. See, that is in the ascending order of their salary. So we can also do one thing. So I don't want that particular thing to be in the ascending order of salary. I want it in descending order. Let's put it in the descending order. So descending order can be put it as DESC, descending order. Run it, you see descending order of the salary. We can also put the ascending order of their e-name. See, e-name, descending order. Anu, Dan, Sony, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, like that. Okay, so this is how you can create the SQL, the query using the SQL. Now there are other ways also. There is another command. This was the select command. We have got another command, and that is insert command. Insert command is used to add the data to a particular table using the command. See, we have got the employees table. Now if you go for employees table, we have got EMP name, e-name, department number, salary, and job. Now we have got 7 data here, and I want to 6 data here. I want to put the 7th data. So how you are going to do it? Insert into table name. So we are trying to put the data into the table called employees, and inside that we have got the field. What are the field? You write it inside the double quotes. Employee number, employee name. I think e-name was the field name. Then department number, salary, and lastly the job. Now I want the values. So let us try to put values. Now if you want to put the values, what will be the employee number? 7. Employee name, let's say Zigme. Department number 20. Salary is 20,000, and job is clerk. Semicolon. Let us run this. Okay, you have to put all the values inside the double quotation that I forgot. Here double click, here like this. Here run. It will say you are about to append 1 row. That means I have put the value in to the table, and that is going to add 1 more row over there. If you click on yes, now what you see is you have got one particular field being added. If you click on open, you will see here your field is added. So if you want, then you can keep on adding the data inside a particular field. Okay, so this is the query, and here we have used the insert command. Now we have got another and that is update. So for that, let us try this data. Now imagine this person called Bob. Now in Bob, let's say the salary is not 6,666. It has to be something else. Let's say this salary was 7,000. Instead of 7,000, it was written 6,666. So let us try to update it. So updating of the data has to be done in this way. Update table name, employees, employees set salary equals to 7,000 where e name is equal to Dan. I hope I've written the right thing. Yes, not Dan, it's Bob. It's very simple. You need to update the table employees, okay, and there set the salary is equal to 7,000 where e name is equal to Bob. So wherever the employee name is Bob, its salary is going to be updated as 7,000. So this is the way we write, and if you click on run, it will again say you are about to update one row. Click on yes, and if you open it, you'll see the salary of Bob is this. Okay, let us try the same thing in another way. Let's say the job of Jigme is assistant manager, where job is equal to assistant manager where e name is equal to Jigme. Let's say this is the condition I have given. So job of Jigme is not clerk, it is to be the assistant manager. Now go to design again and click on run. You're about to update one rows. Yes. Now let us see. Here we go. This is how you are going to update the table. Now if you have got some data that is to be deleted from a particular table, that also can be done. That is to be done. What you can do, you can delete from employees. What do you want to delete? Delete from employees where e name is equal to, let's say, Jigme. Suppose I want to delete the data of the employee whose name is Jigme. That's all. Go to design, select run, and you are about to delete one row. Click on yes. Now it is done. See, just now we have entered that particular data, it is deleted. So far what we have seen is, if you are trying to create or delete or update or select or insert, all these things can be done using the SQL commands also. You don't have to depend upon that, because some of the RDBMS software or the DBMS software, they don't support the graphical user interface. Okay, so we have got one more SQL command, and that SQL command is used to create a table. Just like what you have done is created a table called employees on product and the student. In the same way, we can create a new table. So let us try to learn how to create a table. Suppose I want to create a table. Create table suppose I want to create a table called school. Create table is equal to school, where the name of the column, what are the name of the column you want to give. Let's for example s name, s age, dob. Okay, three fields here, and in that field I need to give what data type I want. Here let's say text. Okay, I'm not sure whether this will accept. I don't think so this is going to accept this data type. Let us try. Yes. Here we give the data type in a different way. S name also. This would be, let's say, varchar. Okay, this is the name of the data type: varchar, integer, and integer. Run. You see, our table is created now, and when I go to this table, open, we have got the data here. Now let us see how this thing looks like in the design view. You see, I have written the varchar there, but here it's taking it as text. So in SQL they have got a different way of creating the data type, and there I have written integer, but here it is written number. So numbers are basically in SQL are called as the integer, and the text is written as varchar. And what I've done here is 50 inside the bracket. This means that this varchar, that is the variable character that can hold 50 characters. That means 50 characters is the limit. So this way we can create the query using the query wizard, query design, as well as our SQL. Okay, now we will be talking about creating a report. We'll be talking about creating a report. Now creating a report is very simple. I'll be teaching you the most easy way, the easiest way of creating a the report. Now I want to create a report of the table product. So what you have to do is you just have to click on the table name from the navigation pane and go to create, and you see there is a tables here, there are forms here, and there is a report. What you do is simply click on the report. Click on the report and wait for a while, and what you will see is your report is created. And when the report is created, you will see the dotted line here. This dotted line means that this particular page is going to have the data inside this only. And for information, you have got 4 different views of the product, the report. So the 4 different views of the report is, here we go: report view, print preview, layout, and design. So by default we are in the layout view. Now if you want to go how it looks like in the print preview, you have to click here. Click on this and you will see that this particular report is going to look like this, and some of the data is not visible, that is going in the next page. So this is this particular thing we have to adjust it. Now when you adjust it, you need to go to the layout. Now here we have got page setup, and you have got the landscape. This is the landscape view. When you go to the landscape view, you can see that the report is going to be printed in a proper way. So when you are in the home tab, and when you go to the print preview, now this report is going to look like this. This report is going to look like this. So this is the report view. Now you can directly click on this print, and you are going to take the print out of this. Now if there are anything which you can if you want to change, there are so many different ways which can be used to change it. Like I want these headings to be a little bit bolder. It's very simple. As I've taught you, we can do the changing of the data here. We can change a little bit of the font size and other things also we can change it. Suppose this value, this is the final value, I want to make it a little bit different from others. That can be done very easily. So this is the way in which you can do it. Now let us see how it looks like. Home, and let us see the print preview. So this is how my report is going to look like. This is how my report is going to look like. So you can simply click on the print. At the end you will see the report. Now this report can be created using the report wizard also. Now if you want to create the report using the report wizard, go to the create option and report wizard options. Click on the report wizard, and when you go to the report wizard you will see this dialog box, and in that dialog box select which are the fields you want for your table, from the table to the report. So I want all of them. Select this, all of them. Next. So how do you want this to be arranged? First is ID, product name and price. That's fine. Next. So is there anything which you want to put it in the ascending order or descending order? No need. Next. So how do you want your layout to be, either in the tabular or columnar or justified? Let it be tabular. And how do you want the page to be? Let it be landscape or portrait, whatever. Go to next. And here is the design. There are some colors and some formats in which you can see Access 2007, Apex, you can check anything. This one is the one which I like. Next. And let's see how does the report looks like. Preview the report. Finish. So our report is going to look like this. Our report is going to look like this. Here we have got the product ID and the product name and the price. And when you print, you are going to get the report exactly like how it is seen on the screen. It's very, very simple. So I hope you understood everything from this chapter, starting from creating a database till the creation of your reports. Okay, so that's it for now in this video. I'll see you next in my next video very, very soon. Till then, you take care and goodbye.